In the last sixth session, we talked about what success is. Today, you will identify your current status through Navigatorship Quotient to design your future life. I would like to introduce 8 virtues of navigatorship. Dream versus execution, relation versus basic, challenge versus preparation, and talent versus passion. The order for each virtue starts from a dream, but it does not have to be kept. For example, you can find a dream while you prepare without a dream, and the dream can be generated while you raise talent. While you are concerned with any keyword, other virtues can come true. Now, let's start filling out the navigatorship quotient. You identify your current status first. You do your subjective diagnosis for 8 virtues first using this navigatorship quotient tool, and then do objective diagnosis using a questionnaire for quotients from the next slide. While looking at given keywords, score out of 100 and put a dot for each virtue on the rader wheel and then connect the dots into lines, then you will get your own wheel. If it is far from yourself, give 0 to 30, medium level, 40 to 70, in your story, then 80 to 100. Unless you are honest, the diagnosis means nothing. Score frankly. Stop this video for a while until you fill out the subjective navigatogram, and start it again when you finish. This is a score sheet. You are going to fill in the blank space of the answer sheet. Before you go ahead to the next slide for the questionnaire, I strongly recommend you to prepare score sheets as shown in this and the next slide. If you finish 80 questions in the following questionnaire, calculate the total of scores in the white space. And then make a grand total score of the subtotals for each number and write the grand total score for each number. Next 8 slides are for 10 questions for each virtue, as a total 80 questions. After you breathe deeply and comfortably and think about the score of each question intuitively and write the score in parentheses. Stop this video until you finish scoring and start it again for the next slide. Assess for scores between 1 through 10. If the question is far from yours, 1 to 3, if it is about medium level, 4 to 7, if it is your story, then 8 to 10. Even though you have enough time, do not think too long but write the score striking you intuitively. Write your score in the white cell of the answer paper. Even though you do not clearly understand a question, just guess and score. There could be more than one answer for a question, so be comfortable in scoring. When you finish answering 80 questions, calculate the total of the scores in white cells and fill it in the total cell of the score sheet. Add the totals and write the grand total in the grand total cell for each item. Mark the grand total figure on navigatorship wheel, and make lines between the figures. Then you will get your own navigatorship wheel done. The following 8 slides are questionnaires. 10 questions each. As I explained to you already, stop this video until you finish answering the questions on each slide. After you finish giving the score for all 8 virtues, put a dot for each score in a circle diagram and connect the dots into lines, then you will get your own diagram. Now you understand your current status first. Through the Navigatorship Quotient tool, you can do your subjective diagnosis first and then you will do objective diagnosis about 8 virtues. If possible, you fill the wheel for the objective scores on the one for the subjective scores. Then you can compare your subjective scores with objective scores. If you are not honest, the diagnosis does not mean anything. Be frank with scoring. Now you can interpret your navitogram as follows. The more the total score is, and the larger the marked area is, the bigger self-regard on oneself is and respects oneself subjectively. The higher the score of a virtue is than one of the other, the higher score can raise the lower score. The more proportionate in general, getting to balanced life like a wheel is running. The more proportionate with the other side, living a balanced life with a good combination between dream, which is strategy, and execution, which is tactic.